Hello and welcome. My name is Ash. Welcome to Meditative Pilates with Ash. I am a certified Pilates instructor as well as a TRX instructor. And today I thought we would go through a few Pilates infused TRX moves that could get us through a nice quick 20-minute workout, getting us pumped for the day, whether it's after dinner, whether it's first thing in the morning, middle of the day. If you have one of these at home, it's great. TRX was made by a Navy SEAL, and basically it's like two ropes hanging from a tree, and was able to do all sorts of cool workouts. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. You might need your ball nearby as well as a magic circle and maybe a booty band. I haven't quite decided yet, but we're gonna go ahead and get started with the basics anyway. Okay, so I have my straps pulled all the way up on my TRX. They're all the way up to the top. And we're going to begin with some rows. You're going to grab onto those handles, walk yourself back. And remember, the more that you stand upright, the more that you find yourself with less resistance. The more you walk yourself in, the more your resistance you're going to find. So if you're up here like this, if this is where you are, then that's great. If you walk yourself further on in, then that's awesome too. So I'm going to start down here, and you're basically pulling those elbows back into your ribs. Belly is drawn in and up. Back of the neck is nice and long. Your gaze is straight ahead of you, and the chin is drawn into the head, keeping the jaw relaxed. You're bending and straightening those elbows, keeping those heels on the floor, and your body is moving like a plank board. The back of my shoulders are pulling into my body as my hands are reaching forward in opposition. Strong connection through underneath the arms. The muscles in the bottom of my shoulders are also contracted. Everything through the armpits is completely squeezed, and everything in the abdominals is tucked in and up. I'm going to go wide here. Wide rows. And I'm just letting everything, I'm using the back of the shoulder to pull those arms open. Those angel wings, if you will. Opening up the chest, keeping the shoulders down my back, not up in my ears. My gaze is forward. One more. And then I'm going to step it back. Take an L stretch, pressing my hands down into those handles through the back of my shoulder. I'm sending those hips back across the room, and I'm bending my knees. My gaze goes down. Whew. I'm going to bend my right knee, straighten my left leg, open my left arm out to the side, back to center, and switch. Pressing down into those handles to the back of the shoulder, and I'm going to reset the spine, bone by bone, up to standing. Okay. Put my hair up. So next we're going to go ahead and go into reverse. We're going to face the other way. Straps are still all the way up. And from here, we're basically walking ourselves back. As far as you can, you're like in the super person position. Keep it PC. Arms are straight forward, shoulders are down my back, and my gaze is straight ahead of me. Chin is in, back of the neck nice and long. I'm reaching and I'm holding. It's like I'm planking with my arms out, and I'm pressing firmly into those handles with my palms. And I'm opening out, and I'm closing. Open out, and close. Then out, and close, and out, and close. I'm going to bring it in, and out, in, and out. I'm pulling those elbows apart from the spine. Wrists are flat. And last one. Now from here, I'm going to do some push-ups. Actually, I want to lower these down just a little bit. Back, opening out, belly's drawn in and up. Pulling those elbows out nice and wide. Shoulders down your back. Last one. And then I'm walking it forward. Lifting those arms up, lifting out to the side. Reaching out, stretching and breathing into the movement. Whew. Just warming up these arms. I'm gonna go ahead, back out to the side. This time I'm grabbing onto those cradle loops. See if I can still be in frame here. Go ahead and tighten these back up again. Shoulders draw down my back. I'm going into side biceps. Shoulders drawn down my back. My body's like a plank board. And again, the further I walk in, the more the resistance, the harder your body has to work. Keeping everything in alignment. Woo! Yeah. Find that sweet spot. And then once you're here, lift that leg up. Outer arm goes out into a T. Let me back that up. I'm walking it out. Out here. And I'm taking tiny circles here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna fire hydrant in and out. Using the outer thigh, working that glute. I'm pressing on the inner thigh, inner side edge of the foot. 2 more, and 1 more. Bring it back up, shake it out. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side. Bicep curls here. Nice and tall. Walking it in a bit, other arms out into a T, or down by the side. It doesn't really matter, as long as your form is okay, and you're really anchoring through the bottom corners of the shoulders. One shoulder might work better than the other. Keep your head and neck in line with the spine and your gaze forward, spine neutral. Last one, hold here. Arm goes out to a T, and we're in our starfish, variation of starfish. And let's go for those circles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee and fire hydrant it in and out. Working those glutes. Holding that connection, that bicep. Woo! Breaking a sweat. Last one. And bring it in. Shake it out. Okay, so next I'm going to get into some bridging. I'm going to lower these straps all the way down. I'm also going to lower my clip down too to make it come closer to the ground. Come on now, be friends. Okay. Okay, so then I have that clipped. All right, I'm gonna lie down. I have my ball nearby and my mat, actually no, that and my boot band. Okay. I'm lying down my back and my head is facing the wall and my feet are out towards the other side of the room. I'm bringing my feet into these cradles, these soft loops here, but you can also use, if you have shoes on, you can actually align your feet up against the handle and the arch, the soft loop. I'm setting my knees out, arms long down by my side. Just start off with hinge bridging here. Hopefully I can, oh. Okay. Oh. I have to pause this. Okay, going into bridging. Bring this mat out a little bit. Lying down, my head is towards the wall where the TRX is. And my feet are facing the opposite side of the room. I'm going to place my feet, my arches, either in the handles or the cradle loops below. When I don't have shoes on, I like to use the cradle loops. They're more supportive. My arms are long down by my sides. I'm plugging those shoulders down my back, walking those fingertips deep down. I'm opening up that back rib cage, lengthening the back of the neck. Bring the chin into the head. Taking a nice big deep breath here. Belly draws in and up. Okay, and I'm pressing into those arches. I'm sending those knees to try and track over my ankles. On my exhale, I'm hinging up, lifting those hips, lifting the spine to the base of my shoulders. And then I'm using my breath to melt down. I'm sending my knees forward as I come down. I'm lifting up, working those glutes, keeping equal tension in both handles. And I'm lowering down, lifting up, lowering down, lifting up, lowering down. Last one, I'm holding up here. I'm opening for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping those hips even. I'm sending my right leg out, keeping tension in both feet evenly at the same time. Keeping those hips even. I'm marching those legs out. I'm doing 4 on each side. Using my breath, drawing those abs in, working that back body, working those back postural muscles, keeping equal tension in both feet. And then on the next one, I'm sending both legs out long, using the heels to draw in, working those hamstrings, trying to keep everything still instead of swaying. No slack, no swaying. Using my core to stabilize, as well as the back rib cage. See, if I lift up, I lose some stabilization there. If you want an added challenge, you can even lift the arms off the floor, really use the back of the ribs for stabilization. Gaze stays up towards the ceiling. And the last time I go out, I'm gonna open and close those legs, keeping those hips even. Woo! Really dig into the back rib cage, back of the neck long, for 3, 2, 1. Draw those heels in and lower down. All right,